Hi everyone, I'm Kuo. Today I'll talk about my project, Rotri. It will help cyclists enjoy their group tours. Let me introduce myself a little bit. My bachelor's degree is in communication, and in my spare time, I love cycling with my friends. And in the future, I want to be a UX or UI designer. There are 3 projects in my portfolio. Nearby My New, my which are both apps, and Necessaries is a website. Before we go any further, let's watch my concept video.
During cycling with a group, cyclists spend long time discussing their rest stops and typing them to their navigations. If they want to communicate with their group members while cycling, they need to find others' phone numbers and call them. When they see a pretty view, they want to stop riding and take pictures of it, which is wasting other members' time and delays their journey. Now, there is an app called Rotri, which goes with your Recon Jet smart glasses. At first, set up a group for your team members. Then choose the group leader on the group settings page. The leader will set rest stops to avoid other members wasting time typing it in the navigation system. Everything you need during cycling with a group could be achieved in Rotri, such as cycling as a group, sharing addresses by the leader, communicating and recording your cycling moment to your route.
Now, let me introduce my app. Primarily, Rotri will help cyclists to cycle as a group and connect with others to save time. In addition, it will help me to improve my design skills while I create a beneficial app for cycling enthusiasts everywhere. My mood board indicates the equipment they regularly use and the journals they usually use to record their journals. According to my market research, cyclists use headlight, sunglasses, and helmets while cycling. They also need to communicate with their partners and maintain a collective awareness while cycling together. They must also navigate their route. Here is the inspiration for my project, BMW's heads-up display. Essentially, it helps drivers to keep their attention on the road, and the display projects the necessary visual support directly in front of the driver's eye and approximate 2 meters away on the windshield. To achieve this goal for cyclists, my project goes with Recon Jet smart glasses. Because it is easy to use, it has a camera, it can record the distance they traveled and time taken to determine the speed, and it can achieve the heads-up display goal. About the working principles and technical researches about connecting the wearable devices to a cell phone are both in my thesis book. Now let's talk about my competitors. Based on my concept and technique, my competitors are Instagram, Rotri66, and Google Glass. I'll summarize the disadvantages and advantages of these competitors. Cyclists like to share photos on Instagram without lots of words. However, to use this app, they need to stop cycling. Rotri66 can offer the information about their current locations and route. Finally, Google Glass uses band conduction speaker technology to transmit the voice. I'll consider those advantages and disadvantages when I design the app. Now, let's examine my target audience. Based on my survey of more than 50 people, my primary target audience are professional cyclists, 18 to 35 years old. And my second target audience is 18 to 40 years old, people who are interested in riding bicycles with their friends. Let's take a closer look at each of these types of users. Kevin belongs to my primary target audience. He doesn't drive, so he rides bike every day. In addition, he cycles with his cycling associations every month. They cycles more than 100 of kilometers every month. He finds that he needs instant communication with Bluetooth. The next two profiles pertain to my secondary target audience. Shanjun is not only a cyclist but also a motorcyclist. He has ridden almost 4,000 kilometers from Beijing to Tibet. He said he needs heads-up display for navigation, and he wants to use voice chatting to avoid getting lost. And he also wants to record his speed and health data. Last, he said he needs weather information displayed on the app. Next, Jindal practices cycling every week. Her pain point is to tracking her friend's location, and she cannot keep up with them. In addition, she wants to communicate with her friends while cycling without searching their phone numbers and holding the cell phone while cycling. Based on my target audience profiles, my key persona is Kevin. Rotri will help him to achieve his goals. Now, before we watch the video of proof of concept, let me introduce my user story. Kevin rode from San Francisco to Napa Valley with his team members. He turned on the Bluetooth and Recon Jet smart glasses. Then he set up a group for his team members and set himself as the leader. He set Golden Gate Vista Point as the first rest stops on the map, which automatically displayed on everyone's devices. While cycling, he tracked everyone's locations and talked to them with voice chatting. In the end, he exported a file including the tour's information. Now let's watch the video of my proof of concept.
Kevin and his friends planned a road trip to Napa Valley by bicycle. After they discussed their plan, he set up a group on the app for his friends who would attend this activity. At first, he and his friends turned on their Bluetooth to connect with each other and Recon Jet glasses. Then, Kevin launched the Rotri app. To set up a group, he tapped Group Icon, and Rotri searched nearby users automatically. After Rotri finished searching nearby users, Kevin tapped Save Group button to save the group. Before departure, Kevin set Golden Gate Vista Point as a rest stop for his group. He tapped Destination bar to input the destination, and he inputted destination's name, then tapped Return button on the keyboard. He adjusted the location by dragging the map's marker to another place. After that, Kevin tapped Share button to send a notification to his group members. They received the notification, then they tapped Start button to start cycling. Raleigh was a group member of Napa Group. She did not follow other members because of the traffic. Then she told her group members to wait for her. She tapped Chat button to start voice chatting to talk to others. I'm left behind. Wait for me a while. Kevin responded, let's wait for Raleigh at the next curve. After Raleigh saw her group members, she tapped the chat button again to stop voice chatting. Raleigh saw a Golden Gate Bridge was in front of her, and she took a picture of it with her glasses. Raleigh tapped to turn on her Recon Jet's camera. Then she tapped the camera button again to shoot a picture of the bridge. The picture saved at the current location automatically, and it was already shared to their cycling route.
Now let's go through my proof of concept quickly. The first task happened before departure. He created a group and searched group members by Bluetooth. Then Kevin set himself to be the leader. At first, he turned on the Bluetooth and launched the Rotri app. Then he tapped the group icon. Then set himself to be the group leader and save the group. The second task happened before the departure to Kevin set a rest stop and adjust the location, then shared it to group members. At first, he tapped destination bar and then input the address and dragged the marker to adjust the location and then share the location. Then his group members will receive a notification, then tap Start to start their route. The third task is about Riley spoke to her group members on the road because she cannot keep up with them. While cycling, she tapped the chat back button to start voice chatting. Then after talked with her group members, she tapped the chat button again to stop the voice chatting feature. The fourth task is to share a picture for Golden Gate Bridge. While cycling, she tapped the camera button to activate the Recon Jet glasses camera, and then tapped the camera button again to shoot a picture. Then the picture will upload to her current route on the map. And here is my information architecture. I will focus on the highlighted part to build this app about group sightings, search members, navigation, and track locations, voice chatting, and take pictures. And here is my content plan. The details are in my thesis book. Next is my testing plan that indicates 4 surveys and tests I have done, and several tests I'm going to do. And I will also test the app on Recon Jet smart glasses. Here is the timeline and classes I'm going to take. I invite any advices. And researches about the topic and technologies are both in my thesis book. You can check it. In conclusion, Rotri could achieve all basic needs while cycling, such as voice chatting, navigation, take pictures, and share experience through group format. It goes with Recon Jet smart glasses to improve their cycling experience. Thanks.